What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new, hello, my name is Rachel. I'm a registered dental hygienist, so I make a ton of videos and content related to teeth. If that is something that you're interested in, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my videos. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you 25 facts about oral hygiene that you probably, I'm pretty sure, didn't know. So when you go to the dentist and you're getting your teeth cleaned, you always hear us talking about 2x2. Brush twice a day for 2 minutes. Well, did you know that the average person only brushes about 45 seconds to 70 seconds a day? That just goes to show that a lot of people aren't really actually listening to us. 78% of Americans have had at least one cavity by the age of 17. Your first molars are the most prone teeth to cavities in the whole mouth. And you develop your first molars around the age of 6, which is why as soon as they erupt in the mouth, we always recommend that you get sealants placed on them. If you're someone who's not flossing your teeth, did you know that when you're cleaning your teeth by brushing, you're actually missing about 40% of the surfaces of your teeth? That means that even if you're brushing twice a day for 2 minutes, you're still leaving 40% of the tooth surfaces that you have dirty. That's like taking a shower and never lifting up your arm to clean underneath your armpit, or going to the bathroom and only wiping your butt cheeks, but not the crack. You just wouldn't do that, right? So why do that to your teeth? The most common toothbrush color is blue, and I definitely can stand by that, because when I'm asking patients after their appointments what color they would like for their toothbrush, the most common color is definitely blue, and even when we're ordering in toothbrushes, we always get blue ones more than any other color. Which hand do you use to write with? Are you a righty or a lefty? Did you know that depending on how you answered, that is the side of the mouth that you chew on the most? So let's say you're a right-handed person. So right-handed people typically chew on the right side of the mouth, favor that side more than the left side. Same thing if you're a left-handed person, you probably spend the most amount of time chewing on the left side of your mouth versus the right. As a right-handed person myself, I can definitely verify that that is true. I always spend the most time chewing on the right side of my mouth, and I constantly have to remind myself to use the left side of my mouth as well. Americans spend almost 40 days out of their life brushing their teeth. Tooth enamel is the hardest substance in your entire body, and they're not bones like most people think. So that nice white outer shell of your tooth is actually called your enamel. It serves as like a nice outer shell to help protect the inside of the tooth. And even though it's made of primarily calcium and phosphate just like bones, it's still stronger. Your mouth is home to about 300 different types of bacteria, so that's sure to give you all kinds of warm and fuzzy feelings the next time you kiss your loved one, right? Expectant mothers are 7 times more likely to deliver premature and low birth weight babies if they have poor oral hygiene. I did make a video talking a lot about this subject. This is so important, guys. Make sure that you are getting your teeth cleaned, and sometimes your insurance will even cover an extra cleaning a year while you are pregnant to help prevent this. You should start brushing your teeth as soon as the first tooth erupts in your mouth. So when the first tooth erupts in your child's mouth, you should be using a finger toothbrush or a small child's head toothbrush. But even before that occurs, you want to make sure that you are still wiping their mouths out with a cloth after every single meal. The number one chronic childhood disease is tooth decay. Tooth decay is 5 times more common than asthma, and it's 7 times more common than hay fever. Overall, it is the second most common disease just after the common cold. And did you know that right now about 75% of school-aged children worldwide have active tooth decay? And while we're on the subject of tooth decay, sugar is the major contributor for tooth decay. As many as 95% of Americans who have diabetes are reported to also have periodontal disease. And that just opens the door for even more issues because people with periodontal disease are twice as likely to develop heart disease. The first toothbrush ever made with bristles was made in 1498 in China. And what they used to make the bristles was hogs, horses, and badgers. There are several diseases that are linked to poor oral health and gum disease, such as diabetes, osteoporosis, heart disease, heart attacks and strokes, endocarditis, pregnancy and delivery complications, ammonia, Alzheimer's disease, AIDS, HIV, certain cancers, and a long list of other health issues. So don't ever think that your mouth is just somehow disconnected from your body, because there are so much research that proves that there's a huge link between your oral health and your systemic overall health. The first ever toothpaste was made by the Egyptians about 5,000 years ago, and it was a mixture of wine and pumice. You actually shouldn't brush right after you're done eating. So when you're eating, you increase the acidity levels in your mouth, making your saliva very acidic. So if you brush right after you're done eating, that really increases your chances of acid erosion because the acidic levels in the saliva. So it's actually recommended that you wait about 30 minutes so that the pH balance of your saliva can neutralize back out so that you don't have all those issues with acid. Your toothbrush should be replaced every 3 months, or as I tell my patients, every season. So the easiest way for myself and a lot of my patients to remember has been just changing it every time there's a new season. So there's 4 seasons a year, that's every 3 months. The first day of summer you change your toothbrush, first day of fall you change your toothbrush, and so on and so forth. And did you also know that you should be changing your toothbrush after every illness, just to help decrease the chances of a reinfection? Americans purchase over 14 million gallons of toothpaste every single year. 25% of adults do not listen to us. 25%! That is 1 in every 4 patients that I see every single day that only brushes 1 time a day. That's it. And with that 1 time a day, remember, they're only on average brushing about 45 to 70 seconds a day as it is. That's insane. By brushing only once a day, that increases your risk of decay by 33%. You guys, I know life is busy, I know life is crazy, but we're literally only asking you for 4 minutes of your day to brush your teeth and maybe another minute or 2 to floss. Now on the flip side of that, this one makes me very happy. In North America, over 3 million miles of dental floss is purchased every single year. Now how many miles of that dental floss is actually being used? I don't know, but at least the thought is there, and that makes me happy. In 200 AD, Romans used a mixture of eggshells, oyster shells, honey, and bones to clean their teeth. So the next time you complain that prophy paste tastes really disgusting, just remember that it could be worse. And the last fact I'm going to leave you with, guys, is you always hear us talking about, oh, you should be brushing, oh, you should be flossing, but did you also know that you should be brushing your tongue? Using a tongue scraper every single time you brush your teeth helps to improve your sense of taste, it improves the appearance of your tongue, and it helps to remove bacteria to help with halitosis or bad breath, because a lot of bad breath germs are actually hiding inside our tongue. So don't forget that your tongue is attached to your mouth. And just as a little bonus that I'm going to throw in here with my personal opinion and my personal suggestions that I tell my patients, brush your entire mouth. Brush the insides of your cheeks, the insides of your lips, brush the roof of your mouth, because you got to remember, when you're sitting there on a typical day-to-day basis and you're not talking, your mouth isn't open, your tongue is resting up in the roof of your mouth. So even though you may have brushed your tongue and it's smelling really nice and fresh, in a couple hours you can start to get that smell back because it's still sitting at the roof of your mouth. And if the roof of your mouth is dirty, you're just transferring that bacteria right back onto your tongue. So there you have it. There's 25 facts about oral hygiene or dental hygiene that you probably didn't know. Let me know down in the comment section below which one was the most surprising or shocking to you. And if you did know any of these facts, also let me know down in the comment section. As always, thank you guys so much for watching my videos, and this one in particular. If you enjoyed it, make sure that you hit the like button. Give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm always open to video suggestions, so if you have one, if you have something in mind that you would love for me to make, please feel free to let me know. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.